A joint statement between the United Nations Secretary-General and the African Union Commission Chair has urged political actors and stakeholders in Kenya to work together towards the preservation of calm and peace in the country. This as international pressure and concern continues to build ahead of Thursday's rerun of the presidential election, particularly around the country's independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission capacity to conduct a free and credible poll.
Tensions continue to be high in the East African nation, with Kenya's opposition under former Prime Minister Raila Odinga calling for a boycott of Thursday's poll, and a former electoral commissioner who fled to the United States last week saying that the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission is dysfunctional and unable to produce a credible result. The UN and the African Union are closely monitoring developments in Kenya.
The Secretary-General and the EU Commission Chairperson called on all stakeholders to cooperate with the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission as the constitutionally mandated body to conduct the election. And they urge all political parties and their supporters to create conditions for a peaceful election and refrain from any act of violence, and stress the need for Kenyan security services to exercise restraint, use minimal force in performing their duties, and respect the freedom and political liberties of all Kenyans.
Are you tacitly saying that the IECB is a credible institution in its current form and is fit to run this election?
Well, just to repeat, what we want is for everyone to cooperate with the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission. Remember, as we said in the statement, that this is the constitutionally mandated body to conduct the election, and it's in that context that we want its work to be supported.
Former Elections Commissioner Dr. Rosalind Akombe, who has declined to be interviewed by SABC News, has claimed in other publications that the IEBC was subject to political interference. This as ambassadors to 18 EU countries and the United States also issued a joint statement urging dialogue and calm.
Attacks on the IEBC staff must stop. No one is obliged to stand for office or to vote if they do not wish to. But no one should use violence or intimidation to disrupt the right of others to vote or to participate. Doing so is profoundly undemocratic, and leaders must tell their supporters to refrain from such actions. In the coming days, the whole world will be watching Kenya in its every step in this electoral process. In particular, we are following closely the actions of leaders and politicians. Those who incite violence or undermine democracy should be held to account for their actions.
In a 37-page report, Human Rights Watch said police in Kenya had killed at least 33 people and injured hundreds more in response to protests following the now annulled August 8 election. Bryce-Pease, SABC News, New York.